Hello! This is episode 42 of my Krastorio 2 playthrough. Got a couple of tips since my last recording session. One of them being that I do not need to burn the, what is this again? Hydrogen? I don't, the white stuff. Hydrogen. I don't need to be burning this, because there's a better way to make it if I'm not going to be using that stuff. Let's see. So oxygen, the atmospheric condenser. And let's see. Where would that be? Right here. Fine, you can go ahead and craft those. That's okay. It takes a little bit. Another thing is that I'm going to... I mentioned last time that I was wondering why we weren't getting any use of our accumulators. I would, before, just to reduce pollution in any way possible, like to use the accumulators before the steam engines kick in. So we separate the steam engines on their own separate power grid that only kicks in when the accumulators drop to a certain level. And we do that with a power switch. Power switch. Right there. Did I... What? Oh. There we go. So, atmospheric condenser is new. Let's go ahead and... Goodbye. Grab it again. Right here. So how exactly does this work? You just get oh, interesting. Water, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. You can just grab it? You can just grab it straight out of the air. That's wonderful. You can just grab it. Does this need to be here? No, it does not. We were just needing it for the old setup. I'm wondering... I assume this... Yeah. It seems like this is... This is 540 per minute. Yeah, 95 per minute. So this one machine right here could handle a couple biolabs. We've got 63, so time for another. And biolab, what are we missing? Glass. There we are. And we'll have to fiddle with this a little bit. Do I even... Well, I mean, I guess the speed modules are fine for now. For now! Right, we're not making science, that's why we're allowed to do this with the speed modules. We need... that right there. And we need a way for you to get biomass. Which, really, we could just move down by a little bit. Priority going to the left. That should work just fine, as far as I'm aware. And we'll keep doing this little... Yeah. There we go. Now we don't have to keep moving this every time we need to add a new one. And you can take my leftovers. We're already at 30. It's pretty neat. You are making stuff, yeah? And yes, yes. That's it. Alright. We'll just throw it in here. The flare stack. Do I want that in my inventory? I'm trying to think, like... I mean, we do have it, but... What's the solution for things? Like, I could throw it in storage, but am I going to remember that I actually have it? I guess we'll see. Alright. So, the power switch. Isolating the whole Steam setup from everything should not be too bad. We just have this right here and this right here. Do I have any accumulators with me? No. I'm going to need an accumulator to wire up to the power switch. And, yep, right here. I was thinking I might as well grab a couple, but we can save that for another project some other time. So, let's figure this out. You need some other way to connect to... A little too far away. That'll do. So now, you are still connected here, yeah? You're not out of power. Just this. And we could sneak a little... maybe not. There we go. That's really all we need right there. So now... to slap down... Alright, we are getting rid of those automatically. The power switch here. I wonder why I'm doing this. Anyway. You could also do this. You are completely full. So right now what's going on? Oh, it's daytime, so we're using the solar panels. We will If we disconnect... We don't even need this here. So this... It's just... Yeah, just the steam engines, inserters, and the pumps. So... I think this is a little bit silly, but we'll deal with that some other time when I am not on a mission. Power switch connection. Left-click on an entity with Make Copper Wire in your cursor to connect an electric cable to it. Shift left-click to remove all cables. I have never clicked this button, ever. Well, we connect one side. And the other side. And now, with the accumulator, plop it right. It's not too far away, is it? What is it? Yeah, a little too far away. Alright. We'll just plop it down right next to it. So, now, we enable when... Oh dear. The signals. This might need to be something that I look into. What's the signal? A? Is A the power level? The level of the accumulators? So if we say, I don't know, 15? Then, I'm not, I'm not sure what that would be. But I guess we could, we'll find out. Actually, now it's starting to be nighttime. So let's... Why are our solar panels still going? Ah, there we go. Now we're starting to... Yes. Tap into the accumulators. $97. Is that 97%? It seems to be that way. Let's say 89, because that is very close. I mean, yeah, it, well, I guess when the solar panels come back, that's when the accumulators would start. They would, like, actually go back up. But for now, we don't need this for a while. We don't need that backup power for a while. But yeah, I think that works. What do you mean solar panel? Oh, this is 10 minutes. Well, not much more helpful. Okay, well, we are running off of entirely solar now. And accumulators. Until it drops below a certain point. Alright, I don't think that was any of our tasks. Oh, that was what's wrong with accumulators. There we go. So, back to the pursuit of yellow circuit. Or, no. Yellow tech card. I guess the first thing, we will for sure need blue circuits. And for that, we need rare metals. So no getting around it anymore, I think. I feel... I kind of want to just belt it. It's like not a huge amount of... Like it doesn't require a huge amount of throughput, as far as I can tell. Let's drive up there. Got one of these. I could make some more Mark IIs. If I grab a few steel gear wheels before I head out. Oops. These small poles. I'll have to tear them out sometime. What? What is it? Oh, okay. Steel gear wheel. Somewhere around here. Well, the steel, for sure. I don't think I'm actually stockpiling steel gear wheel. How much steel do I have? A pretty decent amount of steel. I can't really grab it on its own. Well, I can down here. And of course I get these two. Okay, so, I guess while we're going, we can make some. Sure. How are we doing on fuel? We are doing just fine on fuel, it seems. Oh, this is not the best route, but it'll work. Alright. So, going to pick up some rare metal. And get this out of the way. Have I actually been... I have been stockpiling a bit. That's nice. So we could replace these. Very easy solution. Just put down a substation. And, can we go around? I'd like to just go around the patch. Yeah. And that's not even necessary. Yep. There we go. What if we... That's even better. Alright. And... Let's see here. If I wanted to really, like, stack as many as I could. $106K. Sheesh. I mean, it works. Kind of. We're gonna have to move basically all of this out of here. Only 6K. So... No. Guess something like that. So this is what, 31? Wonder if we can get by with just 2 belts. How much ore would we, like... We would need quite a bit of chlorine. Oh, 18 per minute. 23 per second. So, we have 31. Yeah, we would want quite a few of these. I should have gotten these crafting a little bit sooner, I guess. The boring episode. The watching paint dry episode. Well, I guess in the meantime, we can rethink whatever this thing is. So we do need chlorine, and we need hydrogen chloride. So bringing these down, if we were to just say belt them down, we do have easier access to sand. We don't have to send the sand up here. I don't suppose there's an easier way. No, hydrogen chloride, you have to do it in a chemical plant. Hydrogen, atmospheric condenser. And the chlorine does it only come from water electrolysis? Seems like it does. So I guess we'll just need a bunch of electrolysis plants. Is that really? Oh, I didn't have, still missing 6. So, before I start handcrafting these plants, seeing how many that we'll actually need, for chlorine. Any second now. But just to check. So right now, this is doing, let's count per minute. So it's 400 chlorine per minute. That's going just to the mining drills. Takes 1,200 per minute. So we would need at least 3 of these just to cover the mining drills. .6 per second. Wait, what? Oh yeah, 20 per second. Mm-hmm. So 400 chlorine per minute. We would need, yep, 3 machines. Alright, well the thing I did think about is that we would need to, but still, even if we process the sand down near our base, we'd still need to send pipe up with the chlorine. But I would rather send a pipe up than a belt of sand up. And so, what held us back was just the lack of sand, yeah? Yes. This didn't fill up on anything. That's fine. So yeah, this was doing 9.6. Yeah, easy yellow belt down to the main base is what I can tell, unless I'm missing something very obvious. So let's pack all this stuff up. Where were you going again? Ah, right. Water. We don't need this anymore, do we? Oh. Sorry about that. I don't think we do. But you know, I don't really care that much about taking it down. Let's... What if, while we're out here, what if we were to pop down another radar? Just to keep an eye. Ooh, could we get this whole chunk right here? That's nice. Cool. Very, very efficient. And we'll just run it down. Fine, we'll clean this up. Fine, fine, fine. I like robots. I forget that I have them sometimes. Hello? Okay. Ah, this little bit right there. Oh well. We can do more optimal radar placement some other time. But just to keep an eye on what's going on up here for now. Okay, well, I guess we'll get started on actually mining the stuff in the next episode. See you then.